Hi folks, welcome back for more Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Next up, Orzammar. Again. You...
Indeed.
You...
Yes.
Actually... Yeah, Zevran... Yeah, I want Zevran for this. And she does. Okay. Orzammar. Since we... Okay, is this just loading or am I getting interrupted? Loading. Okay. Back on shield. Well, if you recall, Balin wants us to track down those two people and give them that note. Well, not that note. Show them the papers that, you know, show them. You know what I mean.
Going.
You have to show them the papers that Paramount's been double-crossing them, etc., etc., etc. All that good stuff. One of them is tucked away over here, or should be.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering...
There you are.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Or do I have to?
This is
Oh,
dragged
I thought
on
I
too
started
long.
it
It's an
already.
insult to King Endrin's memory.
Thought I started that whole mess.
News of the hour. Does Lord Harriman think that Orzammar can hold
Not
up
the
the fort
palace.
forever?
Gotta go deal with the assembly first. So they can tell me exactly what I've already found out. Freaking politics.
The assembly is in session.
Shut up.
Quietly, if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
I've
Yes,
missed this.
lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Battle.
I'll crack some
Balin's
heads.
sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain
Politics.
control of their emotions.
At least politics I understand.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. So it's true. The exile has returned, and we are to treat you as a respected guest.
You got it. But do as you wish, Steward Bandalore. You always have.
It's the one perk to this position, child. Or should I call you warden? I'm glad to hear the surfacers are making use of your talents. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
A blight is coming?
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is blind to all else.
Yeah, I expected that. So, who has the authority to aid me?
Dulin Verender, Harriman's man, can be found at the Harriman estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Sure you do. So let's talk to Vartag, who's right over here.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Oh, who are you again?
I don't know what insult you mean by pretending not to recognize me, But as you know, I am Vartag Gavorn, trusted associate of our future King Balin. Now, are you going to help us in return for Balin's aid or not?
What exactly did you want me to do?
Haramon tried using the same plot of land to buy the votes of both Lady Dace and young
I just
Lord
like
Helm.
wasting his time.
I have the promissory notes to prove it, but neither of
Since
them
they're
would listen
wasting
to anyone
mine.
than you favored Balin.
Sheesh.
As a neutral party, you could present the evidence and convince them Lord Haramon plans to cheat them.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, where'd you get the promissory notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries.
Okay, I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Helmy right now.
Don't bother me again without something to report.
Jerk. But don't bother you? Like this?
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy?
What exactly did you want me to do?
Haramon tried using the
I
same plot of
love
land
being able
buy
to
the
do
votes
this.
of both Lady Dace and young Lord Helmy. I have the promissory notes to prove it.
Sure.
But
you
neither
do,
of them
yeah.
would listen to anyone than you favored Balin. As a neutral party, you could present the evidence and convince them Lord Haramon plans to cheat them.
No, fine. Lady Dace and Lord Helmy right now.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
See, it was a semi-polite, end to that conversation so hard there, Vartag. I didn't think so. Okay.
News of the hour. Lord Haramon entrenched in the pass.
There you are.
What do you want? Are you a messenger from some other Desher?
Do you not recognize me? I am Prince Tharis.
The exile? Your house declared you dead. I have no business with you.
Boot to the head. Well, you might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Well, will you tell him?
I cannot. Not for weeks. He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig.
Nuts.
It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
How would I know where to find your father?
He was searching an old Idukan site. Actually, it's the same place you had all that distasteful business with your brother Trian.
Ah,
I'll give you a pass as
I remember
well.
where that is.
Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Yeah, I'll leave right now.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Politics. Now to
Of
tapsters.
the hour. Support Lord Balin at your...
You don't look like you belong here.
Lord Balin.
My lord, you're back. They told me you were dead.
Do I know you?
Are you saying you've forgotten the magical night we shared? How we celebrated your first commission until the sheets ran with sweat? Or the son we created, who now has his birthright stripped from him because you got yourself exiled?
Did you say son?
I've had to care for him myself, nurse him, clothe him. I can't work. No one wants to lie with a woman who's used up her fertility on some castless brat. How could you do this to us?
Well, I didn't exactly plan to get exiled.
Then help us. Convince your family to take you back. Or at least declare you honorably dead and acknowledge your son. Please, think about what his life will be otherwise.
If I could get back my status, I'd have done it already.
Then all hope is lost. Perhaps it would be better to spare the child this pain. He should never have been born.
That's my thoughts.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors.
A little
How
close
can you
to
people just ignore
dwarf
that?
there, Morgan.
Bronca didn't go alone, Oberyn. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
If you lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exile. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
An angry dwarf. We might be able to use him. Council Rate.
Going.
So, I've been hearing...
what's going on here?
that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Ooh, this should be fun to watch.
I can't imagine what you mean. I paid my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing...
Hey, get some popcorn.
It's not easy.
You might get to watch someone
nothing
get stabbed
bad
here.
happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Let's watch.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You get out of here. This is private business.
Is this man threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
That sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Show me.
Whatever you say, dead man.
Let's start here. Yep.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Yeah. Good time as any's ever. I mean, hard to fight when you can't stand up, isn't it? Up. Back on your feet. Come on, get up. Aww, you're dead already. Well, your friends are dead.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead. In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this.
What? No token of gratitude?
For painting my name on the largest target in Orzammar? Sodding stone, why do you think we paid Jarvia's extortion? You've ruined me. If I die, it's your fault. I have to run.
I've killed people for less than that. You watch me kill people. Sheesh. Yeah, what do you got? Nothing. Well, not much.
And I'm off.
None of you guys had anything worth anything. Ugh. That's lousy. Yep. On to Tapsters. They should be Tapsters, but this looks like actually a pretty good spot to get the video. So, when we return, we go talk to the guy in there. See you next time, folks. Later.